Good evening. Minister of Local Government and Rural Development Desmond McKenzie today toured the newly constructed market in Hopewell, Hanover. Minister McKenzie noted that the project was completed for approximately $23 million.
This market in Hopewell was not renovated. We have built an entirely new market for the vendors and the residents in Hopewell. Some $23 million thereabout was spent on the market. And I am pleased. But I must say that the work was done within the budget that the Ministry of Local Government provided. And that in itself is a good achievement. And not knowing that is not the government you're abusing is yourself. Because it is your money. And every time it falls into disrepair, it's your money. So this is an investment that you have made.
He added that there will be increased jobs for citizens and users of the market must ensure that they maintain its integrity.
The market is not going to facilitate any illegal connection to the Jamaica public service system. Vendors clap for that one to know. So understand that the market fees is what you use to maintain the place. More people will be employed now. So you have bathroom, you need attendance at the bathrooms. You have a new facility, you need to have security. The place needs to be kept clean. So it means new persons have to be employed. So I urge you this morning, as I move forward in cutting the ribbons and handing over this facility to you, I urge you to treat it as a tool.
Mayor of Lucy, Councillor Sheridan Samuels pointed out that given the importance of the market, it is imperative for the cries of the vendors to be answered.
These vendors on a daily basis, despite their many losses, lack of convenience and security, continue to provide a service essential to the people of Hopewell and its surroundings. We know your pain, we have heard your cry, and we are at your rescue today. We know how important you are to the Jamaican economy. We know how important the market is to the vendors and the community, by an extension, the country. Ladies and gentlemen, the market is a place where people come to make purchases. It is also a place where connections are made as community members meet to purchase their foodstuff. Markets directly support families. Many vendors selling in the markets finance their children through school, colleges, and universities. Markets are important as they help to build both the economy and social needs of communities. Now that we have provided a healthier and happier marketplace, we expect the experience for both shoppers and vendors will be different. Ladies and gentlemen, therefore, I charge you to take care of the facility, report issues and incidents immediately to us so that they can be fixed urgently.
In his remarks, Member of Parliament for Eastern Hanover Dave Brown cited the completion of the market project as a dream come true for the vendors.
is a great day and must be celebrated. It is a day of thanksgiving. It is a dream realized. The government of Jamaica, through the Ministry of Local Government and Rural Development and the Hanover Municipal Corporation, have listened to our concern and have acted. I must say they have acted well. The April market has been transformed, and what a beautiful transformation it is. If you can remember what the whole market looked like versus now, you can see the strategic changes that have helped to make the market more functional and user-friendly. The vendors, I'm sure they are happy and eager to get back inside. The shoppers are looking forward to the new amenities. This is truly transformational. A market is an important place in a community. It is a place of commerce. It is a place of socialization. It is a place where our cultures are cemented. As we make money and exchange goods for services, I charge you to take care of this landmark that have been improved for our benefit. It is ours. It belongs to us, the people of Opel and its environment. We have a responsibility to ensure that the market remains clean, safe, and secure for years to come.
In the meantime, Member of Parliament for Western Hanover, Tamika Davis, highlighted the need for a place that is welcoming for both customers and vendors.
The market should represent that place where, as vendors, you feel you have a safe space, a clean space, a place that you want to go to, and a place that purchasers themselves are happy to attend. So it is a good relationship. It is good for the vendors and good for the buyers. And this market here today represents one such. Today we are here and we are looking at a magnificent building. And I want to say that we have a duty because we have now this beautiful structure and we have to ensure that we maintain this. It is not sufficient to have it and we are here today and we clap and we go in. We have a duty to ensure that the beauty that we see here today is maintained. It signifies our commitment, this government's commitment to ensuring that persons have safe places of work, safe places to conduct business. And we are all happy and we will show, by the way we treat this market, that we are going to ensure that this is not an overnight or a one-day celebration. For years to come, we will be celebrating the Hopewell Market.
One vendor expressed her delight for the initiative while noting the horrors of the previous facility.
Well done. It's a job well done because before that there was so many challenges in terms of leakage, etc. So it wasn't really a wonderful experience back then. But with what we have now, we are really appreciative. It's like, you know, when a youngster gets a new shoes and you want to wear it. So I'm so excited to share this experience with my colleagues. Oh, it was very uncomfortable and even the bathroom facility, it was next to none. And now we have such a wonderful state-of-the-art facility here. So we have to be grateful to all those that made it possible. Because back then, a lot of persons, because of the inconvenience and the appearance, they gravitate towards other marketplaces. But now, many customers are so hopeful because they keep asking when it will be opened. And I'm sure a lot of persons, instead of heading to Montego Bay Market and elsewhere, I'm sure they will come right here.
Feel good about it. Excellent. Everything is okay. But only final fault is with the stall. It's 2-to-1. Can't work. It's 1-to-1. Too small. This is just a little something. We have a lot of stuff.
We turn our focus now to part 2 of a series being conducted by the Jamaica Constabulary Force, JCF, regarding the inspection of vehicles for breaches of the Road Traffic Act. Assistant Superintendent of Police assigned to the Public Safety and Traffic Enforcement Branch in Kingston, Delon Lewis noted that checks were conducted today in the town of Montego Bay. He mentioned that this was a joint operation geared towards prosecuting offenders once they were putting themselves and other motorists and pedestrians at risk.
PSEP Special Initiative Team is here today assisting the St. James Traffic Department, right? Conducting various check VCPs in and around the city, right? Identifying breaches of the Road Traffic Act and prosecuting motorists accordingly. We are here also with the Island Special Authority motor vehicle inspectors, and they are inspecting motor vehicles, and where breaches of defects are identified, they are taking the necessary actions accordingly. In terms of prosecuting from a police perspective, since this operation this morning, we would have prosecuted a number of motorists, right? And a number of motorists would have their registration plates removed for various defects that were identified, right? This initiative continues right across the island, right? And we'll be going into all the different and the major townships in the different parishes, and where there are issues relating to breaches of the Road Traffic Act and other acts such as the Public Order Act as it relates to anti-vending and otherwise. Once those offences are detected, we will be acting accordingly and making the necessary arrest and for the various breaches.
The team was in Hanover yesterday, where they removed about 50 license plates for defects identified, and the initiative will continue island-wide. Still tonight, the Falmouth Trelawney police are investigating the circumstances that led to 2 men being fatally shot along Peel Street in the parish this morning. Those killed have been identified as Fabian Williams, Mason, and Siobhan Williams, who was also a Mason of Brownstown in St. Anne and Peel Street in Falmouth. Reports from the Falmouth police coming into our news center tonight are that at approximately 2:30 a.m., both men were returning home from a shop in the area when they were pounced upon by armed men who opened fire, hitting them both. The police were alerted by residents, and upon their arrival, both men were seen suffering from gunshot wounds. They were rushed to the Falmouth Hospital, where they were pronounced dead. Continuing with the news, an Ananda alert has been activated for 14-year-old Tavagoy Tavares, student of Welsh Heights, Gordon Penn, Spanish Town in St. Catherine, who has been missing since yesterday. She is of dark complexion, slim-build, and is approximately 5 feet 5 inches tall. Reports from the Spanish Town police coming into our news center are that Tavagoy left home for school at about 8 a.m. She was wearing her school uniform, a burgundy tunic and white blouse, and has not been heard from since. Anyone with information regarding the whereabouts of Tavagoy Tavares is being asked to contact the Spanish Town Police at 876-984-2305, Police Emergency 119, or the nearest police station. Meanwhile, 26-year-old Anthony Cunningham, a security officer of Samuel Prospect in Trelawney, has been missing since Friday, June 17. He is of dark complexion, medium build, and is about 5 feet 6 inches tall. Reports from the Ocho Rios police are that Cunningham was last seen at the Stair Town bus stop in St. Anne at about 12 a.m. wearing a grey t-shirt, a pair of jeans with a black bag. He has not been heard from since, and efforts to contact him have been futile. Anyone knowing the whereabouts of Anthony Cunningham is being asked to contact the Ocho Rios police at 876-975-2533, Police Emergency 119, or the nearest police station. Continuing with the news tonight, ground was broken today for the construction of a new police station in Lacovia, St. Elizabeth. The event that was held this morning featured remarks given by Police Commissioner Major General Anthony Anderson. The main address was presented by National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang, who spoke on the importance of the Jamaica Constabulary Force JCF in Jamaica. Mr. Chang noted that the construction of the police station is scheduled to start on July 11 and will be completed over a period of 30 months. He revealed that the project is being done at a cost of $175 million.
This should be about $175 million. By the time construction is finished, plus or minus a few million dollars, it should be about, that's what the projected budget is. It's a new police station here, but it will come with a good reception area. Moved away from this guardroom concept, which is small and limited in space. You have a place where any member of the committee that comes to speak will come and find an adequate space. In fact, in many areas, I hope they have a restroom for the public. And once they approach the officer, who will now have a end device, a computer at his desk, give his report. They have private rooms they can go to. There's private room for the discuss with the officer on duty, as well as the investigating officer have their own privacy, and we expect there's space too in the police for community participation.
He hinted at expanding Jamaica Eye as it is a critical use of technology within the JCF.
Jamaica Eye is a critical part of our technology infusion in the police force, and what we're also examining is how we can build out the Jamaica Eye structure much faster than we're now doing. It's expensive, but it gives an extremely high rate of return in terms of policing.
In an update given by Member of Parliament for Clarendon North Central, Robert Morgan, following the killing of 31-year-old Kemisha Wright and her 4 children at Cocoa Peace in Chapelton, Clarendon, Mr. Morgan revealed that the government will be covering the costs associated with the funeral. He made the disclosure.
Kemisha was dear to my heart. She was one of my supporters. She reached out to me a couple weeks ago, trying to get an opportunity to take care of her 4 children. She told me that she was going to Distinction College, where she was trying to pursue her studies. We were in the process of trying to assist her, so it's a great tragedy. I've spoken to the Prime Minister, and he has pledged that the government will be helping with the funeral expenses. Several funeral homes in the constituency have also approached me to say that they will be willing to assist with the funeral expenses, and I'll be personally helping to deal with the various events that are surrounding this, including trying to get some more counseling. Dr. Sophia Longmore has committed to helping the Child Care and Protection Services. Ms. Gage Gray has been activated. Minister Williams has also been activated, as well as the Ministry of National Security and the Honorable Olivia Grange, Minister of Gender. We are going to help this family. We're going to help the children. I think it is our duty to do it. It's such a great tragedy. It's such a painful tragedy. Not just to lose a constituent, but to lose somebody that I knew, a family that I knew, a family that I've spoken to on so many occasions, that I have worked with. And we're going to do everything in our power to try and assist. I mean, I know that there's nothing that we can do to bring her back or to bring the children back. But if we can help the family, if we can help the children, her playmates, their playmates, to cope, to get the counseling, we'll be doing a good thing. And that is something that we've committed to doing at the highest level of government. And it's something that we will be doing.
We turn our attention now to tonight's COVID-19 update, where Jamaica reported 138 new cases of COVID-19 in the last 24 hours, with 1 virus-related death. 1 additional death is under investigation. There are 115 persons hospitalized, 3 of whom are listed as critically ill. In tonight's COVID-19 parish breakdown, Kingston and St. Andrew recorded 48 cases, St. Catherine recorded 36 cases, Westmoreland recorded 14 cases, Portland 10 cases, St. James recorded 8 cases, Clarendon recorded 6 cases, St. Elizabeth and St. Anne recorded 5 cases each, St. Thomas and St. Mary recorded 2 cases each, while 1 case was reported in both Manchester and Trelawney. Hanover was the only parish with no cases on record for the period. The country's positivity rate now stands at 23.1%. And those are the stories making news. I am Shelley Hill. Stay safe, pleasant viewing, and thanks for watching.